Lance Thompson.
Lance Thompson.
Oh, okay.
He said, man, just stay the fuck out of Ironton. Why do you keep going to Ironton? My mom lives over here. We work over here sometimes.
So the fourth one, we're over here door dashing, and we come to a four-way intersection. I think this is close to Latonia or Latonia.
Yeah, it was like Latonia Street.
Somewhere in that area. And we're at the stop sign, and one of the SUVs is there as well. We're stopped at the same time. Well, he passes us by. Well, he goes on down, and of course he stops and looks over in and over at us, and we're used to it by this point.
I got him on the rear dash camera, turning down like 8th Street and just booking it.
So he follows us. Eventually, he pulls us over for what? Another. Well, your car comes back.
The wrong color, Jeff.
Wrong color.
There's another wrong color car.
So this was the second time for the wrong color?
Yeah, same cops are, Jeff.
Okay.
That's amazing. They just don't communicate that. And then they go. Let me finish. Then what do they say about your car being the wrong color this time? They say that what? You're creating a false registration, right?
Oh,
Potentially.
it could be.
Potentially.
Yeah, I could be driving a.
But we had it in the
fictitious
registration,
plate
and I
in
told the officer,
registration.
can we de-escalate? Because he's getting real hot-headed as soon as I tell him that we've been being harassed. Then he starts getting aggravated. He calls
What
me at
officer
night.
was that?
That was
This was
Blankenship.
Blankenship.
The other
So
one.
this is.
That's
the
Brandon
The other
Blankenship.
one.
All right.
The two brothers would never communicate about Sarah and Tim. They would never talk off of work hours, and they would never continually harass the same people with the same cops, pull them over for the same wrong color car twice. That's amazing, Jeff. Those coincidences, for the few bad apples there are, you got to start to wonder if these guys are the bad apples, right? Maybe.
Again, that's the chief and the mayor should deal with those type of issues.
Jeff, you just said you've never pulled someone over for the wrong color car, but now they're pulling over twice for the wrong color car, and you're making an excuse for that?
I'm not making an excuse for nothing.
That's
I
ridiculous.
want to get to the bottom of what I can get to the bottom.
Well, we do, but when her keep popping in, I get it. And it's obstruction. I'm stopping my investigation of my traffic stops. Sir, can we de-escalate?
Can we de-escalate?
I'm telling you what's going on.
The sound you're hearing,
I don't like.
that's McKnight coming down a one-way with his lights on.
Down a one-way street, 100 miles an hour.
He gets on the radio and talks to McKnight, and I hear McKnight on the radio, and I think you can hear, it picks up on here if you turn it really loud. He says, is she going to be a problem again? He says, potentially. So he comes barreling down the one-way. He comes straight out of his car, straight across the street, starts beating on the way. First he says, do I need to cuff her? And you'll get to that. I mean, this is the best thing I can do, because I want you to understand that this,
Is this date
I
right?
want you to be on my side.
The time
No,
can't
the
be right.
timestamp on the dash cam is incorrect.
Yeah, because of how you guys are acting. So we're not acting.
They're pulled over for the wrong color car, and now it's how they're acting.
Now I'm telling you to hush and listen to me.
She's trying to apologize to him.
You're coming back here, me and you're going to talk like men. Instead
What?
of having your wife yell on the phone.
Will you pause that for a second? Hey, Jeff, you're going to come out here, and you and I are going to talk like men right now. Take off the badge and gun. Let's step outside and have a talk like men.
That's not what we
Right,
said.
right.
That's not what
And I'm,
you're-
just,
you're reading
I'm
into-
joking with
you're
Jeff
reading
because
into stuff.
you don't get his personality. As much as I hate cops, this guy's actually got a good personality. As much as I think they're scum, right? But he actually has a good personality. So he's a jovial guy. We can actually joke with each other if he wasn't wearing this clown outfit. But the point is this: he's looking at this, and you just heard him say it's because of your attitude. They pulled him over for the wrong color car, Jeff.
I understand what you're saying. I'm
You
gonna pay
do?
her for it.
Great, then arrest them.
That's,
Then arrest those pigs.
And again,
That's disgusting. Go ahead, Tim. Sorry for interrupting you, Tim. Shut your mouth.
She was just trying to apologize.
I wouldn't talk to you that way, man. I wouldn't tell you to shut your mouth. I'd let you speak. Will you pause that for 1 second? So now, Jeff, what you're going to hear in a second is they're going to pull her out and put her in torture cuffs. Have you been put in torture cuffs for 20 minutes behind your back? Because you're burly, brother. If I put you in torture cuffs for 20 minutes, do you think you'd cry?
I don't know what you're talking about with torture cuffs.
Well, cuffs were made to torture black people. Don't you know that? I put a whole video together that shows the origins of handcuffs. They're meant to
I'm
torture.
glad I haven't seen that video.
No, they're intended to torture. That's why they were created the way they were. Did you know that?
I did not.
I'm not shocked you didn't know that. I'm not shocked. They put her in handcuffs for 30 minutes, Jeff, for the wrong color car and because of her attitude. Let's put you and me, I'll do it with you. Let's do it together, 30 minutes each. I wonder who will cry first, because I cried. When they put me in cuffs for 30 minutes, I was crying. Tears were streaming down my face because my shoulders hurt so bad. But you've never been put in cuffs for 30 minutes with your hands behind your back, have you? Never. So you don't know they're torture cuffs.
Well, yeah, I'm sure they're not comfortable.
No, they're torture.
But they're actually a safety device for an officer.
Oh, that's such a line of crap. Then let's do it to you. Hold on, let's do it to you. Just such garbage. More cop garbage. This is why people hate cops, Jeff.
Well,
Because you're sitting here telling me that they're safety for me. It's a freaking joke.
I don't hate cops.
Oh no, I hate them.
well,
They're scum. 'Cause look, you're sitting there making excuses right now for these cops, and I said arrest them, and you said I got to talk to the prosecutor. You're watching the video.
I'll be right back. Hang on this minute.
Get some water, Jeff.
No, I need some. I can't.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
What about the drinkers?
I need you to know,
Okay.
please.
I'm gonna
just
sit down beside
listen.
you if you don't care.
Fine.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Nobody has nothing around here. Everybody is fighting to pay their next electric bill, their water bill, their insurance.
I'm right there with you.
So you
I
understand.
understand.
The young officers that have been harassing me for the last 2 years, they're not doing that to just me. They're doing it to everybody that they can get away with it.
Okay, like I said, we're gonna file a report, and we'll let the prosecutor review it, and they'll.
Who's the prosecutor?
Brigham Anderson.
Brigham Anderson. Brigham Anderson.
The,
So,
the fourth stop where the officer told me to shut up while I'm trying to apologize to him, he put me in the back of a cop car for trying to apologize to him. I thought that was the straw that broke the camel's back. I was wrong. I was harassed. I was followed through town less than a week later by Officer Blankenship, the very one that stopped me for the interview incident. And I was fearing for my safety, so I called 911 on the person that usually comes when you call 911.
should
And
have
you
called
know
the sheriff's
what
office.
happened? He called for another officer to come and pull me out of my car to make me come to the back and listen to him lecture me on about complying just because they told me to do something.
Yeah, fifth one. Well, first they stalked her for 10 times. They followed around for 10 different streets.
I have an 18-year-old daughter. Those young men, I didn't do anything to them to deserve what they're doing to me and what they're doing to other people.
Like I said, we're gonna get our officers to file a report, and then the prosecutor's office will.
I can't wait for you to see the people that come forward.
Jeff, are
that,
you?
that they're terrorizing.
Are you going to get all the body cam footage and review it yourself?
We're gonna request it. Again, you're trying to
gonna
make me
request
look,
it.
you're gonna try to make me look bad here.
Oh no, you look good actually. I'm the dick. I'm the dickhead. Oh no, I am. I own it.
We'll request it. I don't know what they're gonna tell me. Do they have it? Did they have cameras on the time?
So
If
you're
they
the top cop.
If they have it.
Oh, they can just not have it all of a sudden. It just disappears.
I don't know. We don't have body cameras here, so I don't know what they have.
Why don't you have body cameras here?
We can't afford things like that yet, but we're working on it.
So if you actually get something done, brother, I'll work with you. I'll be your biggest supporter. I'll campaign for you. If you actually arrest these dirty swine that did this, I'll help. I will be. Listen, you don't understand. I'm for the rule of law. I'm not a sovereign citizen. I care that this works right. And just because we have an adversary relationship, and you don't have to like me because I don't like most cops, but if you actually do something, Jeff, I will come down here and campaign with you that Jeff arrested the dirty pigs, he watched the body cam footage, and he arrested those swine buckets. And you should arrest Pam Wagner as well.
Well, listen, I appreciate your time.
Okay,
I'll
Jeff.
talk to you later.
Yeah,
Have a great day.
Thanks a lot, Jeff.
They'll be with you in just.
Listen,
He gets isolated by himself?
just listen.
Why is he isolated?
We're gonna.
Why is he isolated?
Thank
Why can't I
you.
be there? Why can't I?
It's his complaint, it's not your complaint.
Right, but he's already said he's afraid. You just heard him say he's afraid. He can't have an advocate with him? What? Why?
He needs to be back out here.
Go knock on that door and see if you can go back there with your boyfriend. There's no reason he should be isolated with. You're welcome. I'll stay here, but we need 2 accounts of what's said. Hey, Sarah would like to join her fiance Tim as he files a complaint.
He
We're at
needs
the
to
door.
come back
Thanks.
out.
Well, he's not at the door. Can she go in? Can she go in?
Sir?
Hey, can she go in?
Then
Can
he
she go
needs
in?
to come back out.
Can she go in?
He can,
Can she go? Yeah, she can go in.
You get off the door.
I'm not on the door. I'm holding the
You're
door.
on the
I'm
door.
holding the door.
Get off
He
the
just said
door,
she could
man.
go in.
Okay,
I'm holding
listen.
the door for the lady.
Tim is
There you
welcome
go.
to
Let her
come
go
back
in.
out.
Isn't this what you guys do? Isn't that what you guys do to people? You put your foot in the door, right?
Excuse me.
Okay, gotcha. They have no problem putting foot in the door at your house, do they? Why doesn't Jeff just arrest those people? Go down and arrest them. Put them in handcuffs and take them to jail. just like you did to Sarah and just like you did to Tim.